786.1 Radio RUA.
Salam alaikum and welcome to day 8 of 786.1 Radio RUA, me and Mola's super fantastic Maha Ramadan radio show, where we're delving into ruaing Dua Iftitah.
I really enjoyed the categories game last night. Really got me wearing my tafakkur thinking hat all the time. We are so enveloped by Allah's mercy upon mercy. Alhamdulillah.
Mercy like the rain is falling down.
Mercy like the rain is falling down. Mercy like the rain is falling down. Can you feel the rain is falling down? Falling down, falling down. Mercy like the angels in the rain. Mercy like the sun, the moon, the stars. Mercy like the angels in the rain. Mercy like the sun, the moon, the stars. Blossoming flowers, bearing fruits, showing us the greatness of Allah, of Allah. Mercy like the faith that shines within us. Mercy like the prayers that Allah answers. Mercy like the faith that shines within us. Mercy like the prayers that Allah answers. How it gives purpose to our lives, helping us strive for paradise, paradise. Mercy like the smile for one another. Mercy like the kindness for each other. Mercy like the smile for one another. Mercy like the kindness for each other. How it takes sadness from our hearts, spreading God's love throughout the world, spreading love. Mercy like the rain is falling down. Mercy like the rain is falling down. Can you feel the rain is falling down, falling down, falling down?
Yes, absolutely. We now know each praise of Allah in Dua Iftitah matches the content of that verse. Allah is managing the affairs of the world by Himself. Wow! Alhamdulillah! When we accomplish something, if you think about it, it always needed Allah and someone else.
Like for example, a beautiful painting. You need paint and canvas which are made by other people.
Absolutely!
And water which Allah made.
How about my hand to paint the picture and my brain to think?
Spot on! For us to be successful in anything, we need Allah and others. We could go further and look at the car I drove to get to the art shop, the builders of the art shop, the businessman who thought of making the art shop, the cotton which is used to make the canvas, and it goes on and on and on.
Allah, on the other hand, does not need anyone or anything to manage the affairs of His kingdom. He does not need a man or a raw material. He makes everything. The Creator, Al-Khaliq.
Reminds me of the rhyme, Allahu khaliqu kulli shay.
Allah is the creator of everything. Allah is the creator of everything. Allahu khaliqu kulli shay. Allahu khaliqu kulli shay. He's got the whole earth in His hand. He's got the whole earth in His hand. He's got the whole earth in His hand. Allahu khaliqu kulli shay. He's got the birds and the bees in His hand. He's got the birds and the bees in His hand. He's got the birds and the bees in His hands. Allahu khaliqu kulli shay. He's got the plants and the trees in His hand. He's got the plants and the trees in His hand. He's got the plants and the trees in His hands. Allahu khaliqu kulli shay. He's got mommy and me in His hands. He's got mommy and me in His hands. He's got mommy and me in His hands. Allahu khaliqu kulli shay. He's got Mola and me in His hands. He's got Mola and me In his hands he's got Mawla and me. In his hands Allahu Khaliqu kulli shay. Allah is the creator of everything. Allah is the creator of everything. Allahu Khaliqu kulli shay. Allahu Khaliqu kulli shay.
The next part of Dua Iftitah is all about a challenge. Let's hear the next verse.
الحمد لله الذي لا مضاد له في ملكه ولا منازع له في أمره.
All praise is for Allah, who has no opposition in His kingdom nor any challenge to His command.
Does that mean Allah does not have anyone to challenge whatever He does?
Absolutely! Unlike the world we live in. I mean, for example, a football match. You remember how Sami, your cousin brother, had to strive to get into his football club?
Can you tell that story, please?
Hi guys, it's story time!
Sami loved football. You would always find him in the garden practicing his keepy-uppies and dribbling the ball around, trying to score a goal only to
whack! Kick it over the fence and into the neighbor's garden.
Good afternoon, Sami, said Mr. Smith, the neighbor, one afternoon. At it again, are you?
Sorry, said Sami.
The day his mom came home with news of the upcoming tryouts, Sami was over the moon.
Yahoo!
He should say Alhamdulillah.
Continuous praise. You've picked it up well, Rabia.
Sami and his brother Yasin practiced every possible minute until the day of the tryouts.
The day of the tryouts finally arrived.
The changing room was full of excited young children waiting to play and show off their skills.
Out on the pitch,
the young football players sprinted, dribbled, and scored goals.
Balls flew everywhere.
While Sami was waiting for his turn, he had cheered the other players on and helped a young boy when he fell. The coach finally blew his whistle, signaling for Sami to join the game.
Sami was ecstatic and a little nervous.
At halftime, he was a little more nervous because he hadn't had a chance to get the ball at all.
After halftime, Sami sprinted back onto the pitch.
This time was much better for Sami. He managed to score a couple of goals and pass a shot that scored the winning goal. Sami was confident now and happy too.
At the end of the tryouts, the coach called out the names of the players who had made it.
Everyone clapped after each name. Brian, Salim,
Sami's name still hadn't been called. Sami began to wonder, had he played well enough?
Then, finally said the coach, one young football player stood out as the kindest and friendliest one on the pitch. And he sure can play football. Sami!
Yahoo!
Sami cartwheeled across the pitch, then waved his arms in excitement.
I was so happy for Sami that day.
You sure were. Can you see how his abilities were challenged?
If you watch sports all over the world, its teams or players are always trying to challenge each other and outdo each other. For Allah, it's not like that at all.
Absolutely. Can you think of anyone who is stronger, mightier, more knowing, wiser, more powerful than Allah?
He cannot be challenged.
Nope, nuh-uh, he cannot be challenged. I guess if we really deeply think about this, we begin to feel so safe inside the way things are because Allah plans the best way. Of course, not being proactive in living is no good. We strive our best and leave the rest to the unchallengeable Allah.
Reminds me of the Be Proactive ayah from our kitchen wall. يغيروا. Can you play it?
إن الله لا يغير ما بقوم حتى يغيروا ما بأنفسهم.
certainly Allah does not change يغير a condition of a people until they change يغير what is in themselves.
How about we get our listeners to play a game of football?
That sounds like fun.
How about we play 2 versions of football? A really nice family football match in the garden or living room and a verbal football match.
What's a verbal football match?
In other words, a ball toss debate. Debates challenge the thinking of each team member, while football challenges the playing of the team members. Let's do both.
I like it, but what shall we debate about?
Let's get the instructions out there for the listeners.
So, we have 2 matches to play. A football match in which you divide the family members into teams and play a game of football. Designate the areas which are the goals and then put the timer on and have a go at playing football. You can get a whiteboard to write the score, and any family member who wants to can volunteer to be the commentator.
Teams can wear the same colored shirts as well.
And you're all set for your Mahi Ramadan family football match. Take pictures and be sure to tag us on Radio RUA 786.1.
The other verbal match is a ball toss debate. Again, divide the family into 2 teams. Share a controversial topic you would like to debate on, or use one of these ideas. Should you say thank you to a robot waiter? Or what's the need to have Olympic Games? Each team gets to choose, or you can choose whether to debate for or against the motion. Teams get 5 to 7 minutes to prepare and pen down thoughts. If you like, you can prepare a graphic organizer to frame your thoughts, ideas, and opinions. Then comes the ball toss debate. Teams sit on opposite sides of the room and the ball gets tossed. Only the one with the ball can speak. Once they finish, they toss the ball to the opposite side and they share their thoughts and opinions. You can set a time limit in minutes that each team player can speak. Once everyone has had a chance, each side can make a few closing statements.
I love it! I can't wait to do both the football match and the verbal football match. The topic is really controversial, so it's going to be loads of fun to hear everyone's take on it.
Can I take part 2?
Of course, lovely. Everyone plays the game.
Get set, everyone, for family football and family verbal football tonight.
Let's make today's tongue twister about football. Fortunately, Frank Fry's father fixed the football.
Let me try. Fortunately, Frank Fry's father fixed the football.
Fortunately, Fahim's father fixed the football. Oops.
Try it out at home, dear listeners.
Let's move into our GPS Jannah segment.
GPS Jannah.
If we wanted to play football in Jannah, who would we play with?
Ayahs 10 to 14 of Surah Waqia speaks about the people you will find in Jannah.
والسابقون السابقون أولئك المقربون في جنات النعيم ثلة من الأولين وقليل من الآخرين.
And those foremost in doing righteous good deeds shall be foremost in receiving rewards. Those are the nearest ones, in gardens of pleasure, a company of the former people and a few of the later people.
Wow. So we're going to be able to meet the prophets, the imams. Oh my God, it's going to be so beautiful to play football with, say, Nabi Ibrahim.
Whoa!
Let's swiftly slide into our meditation minute, lovely listeners out there.
The Meditation Minute.
Close your eyes, be very still, and imagine you have a pair of sunglasses. These sunglasses are special. They help you see in different colors. When you shout out a color, your sunglasses show you the world in that color. Blue, you say. Your sunglasses let you see a relaxing, breezy blue. You feel peace and are relaxed in the blue all around you. You see your family and friends walking in a relaxed, slow motion blue. A wave of peace moves swiftly over your body. Let's change the color. Yellow. Your sunglasses now make you see the world in yellow shades of joy and happiness. Everything is smiling so happily around you. What a wonderful place this is. Green, you now say. Your sunglasses make you see the beautiful green dome of Rasulullah. Everything is so beautifully alive and flourishing. On your right side, you notice a bright light. As you get closer, you see all the 12 Imams dressed in green, the color of Islam, the color of your faith. You see the lush gardens of Jannah where you belong. Stay there for as long as you like. Take off your glasses and put them in your pocket where you can get them whenever you want. When you're ready, wiggle and wriggle your fingers and toes. Have a big stretch and open your eyes. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah.
I've got my sunglasses. Have you?
See you all tomorrow, dear listeners. Enjoy your football matches.
.1 Radio RUA.